Well, I am offended. I'm deeply offended that we would mourn over the wicked rather than the ones who were victimized by the wicked. And I'm 100% talking about Joni Lamb. People are just ridiculous. Not that we aren't compassionate, not that we're not hoping the best for certain family members, etc. All those things are fine. As believers in the Lord and as believers in the God of the Bible, man, we're hoping the best for anyone. But at the same time, I don't have to mourn or cry over the wicked. Why should I cry over people who are willing to play in God's face, promote false prophets to the people of God? Do y'all understand that this is spiritual? I mean, there are folks with devils who have been invited to Daystar. So a devil was sitting up talking to you, promoting certain things that lead God's people astray, especially the elderly. I remember I prayed for this one elderly woman, and because I'm a man of wisdom and seeking after wisdom and praying for wisdom constantly, I knew when she mentioned certain networks, the word network, and certain stuff that she lent her ear to. She was a lonely woman. Wisdom kicked in and told me, it's not the time. Don't really bring up those things, because that's all she has. She doesn't know any better. So I just prayed for her, and actually something powerful happened, but that's not the point here. And I went on about my business, and I was able to bless that woman just as being a servant of God. I didn't pull cameras out and phones out and make a spectacle out of it so that YouTube could see. But yeah, long story short, there are elderly people that listen to some of these folks, and that's all they have. So, and they don't have depth like that. They don't know any better. They don't know, that false prophets and all that even exist. They're just simple. All they have is what they have, and they believe in the Lord, and they look for words that can bless their lives. They have no depth. They don't know any better. Well, these are a lot of times, these are also the types of people that wolves take advantage of. People like Daystar, or entities like Daystar and whatnot. So you're talking about a lady and Doug, you're talking about people who have platformed devils and wolves, and I'm supposed to be somewhere teary-eyed and crying over. See, I saw Bendigo Lufau, and I was just talking about him, but this is one of the stupidest dudes I've ever seen in my life. First of all, you fake Negro. Nobody takes a picture with a tear on their cheek and post it as a thumbnail. That's the most disingenuous crying I've ever seen in my life. You ain't never been sad, genuinely sad, and thought, hold on, let me get my camera and take a picture of it. See, when you're an opportunist, genuineness goes out the window. One cancels the other one out. So it's sad day, y'all. It's just sad out here. It's ridiculous.